Okay, welcome back. Today you're going to hear my Elvis voice. Everyone's got an Elvis voice. I know you're out there. You're all out there. Everyone in the world strictly's got an Elvis voice, and now you're going to hear mine. So without any further ado, let's get on with this. And I'll just explain a couple of things while I'm down. Get this camera in position. And excuse me, I'm still waiting on some gear so I can display this whole shebang a lot better. I've only got half the keyboard covered with this song, and I've lowered it as much as I can. But you can't see that top F. See, you can't see the bottom. I'm playing. Look, I'm just going to play through this because I want to tell myself I do at least one video for you every day. So let me explain this to you. No arm, Scott. Now it starts off on a C chord, and I'm playing octaves. You can't play an octave, and that probably the other one won't be on camera. There's your middle C. That one down, two down. If you can't get an octave like that, play the lower one down here, the one you can't see on camera. It's the same with this C chord here. Now you can play just a plain C chord in root position. C, D, and I got a habit of clunking, and you can't see me do this, but I'll show you the difference. Look, and I'll just put the extra C on top, which is off camera, so it just gives it that more. So I suggest that you don't, but you can just, it doesn't really matter. All you really need to hear is this clunk clunk, because it comes in like this. Elvis starts singing, and remember I'm playing three notes here, and the upper C here, and two octaves here. He comes in, Elvis comes in, and it's just him singing. He's going, well, since my baby left me, I found new place to dwell. It's down at the end of Lonely Street at Heartbreak Hotel. Now, literally, all I did then was, there's no instruments playing at all when he's singing that line. Down at the end of Lonely Street, and then you hear the piano come down, and it walks down from the C, and in technical terms, I call that a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a B flat, because you're going down the scale. If you're going up the scale, it's an A sharp. Anyway, so we go from an A, and I'm playing octaves. I go, and if you can't play an octave, and you'll be doing it down in the lower register, remember. Go like this. Well, you would, if you get doing this, if you can play octaves, to do this. To your A, to your G, to your F. Now, I know you can't see me down the end there, but when it gets to that part there, it goes, he starts singing. There's literally only the bass player playing at this stage. There's no piano. There's no drums. No guitar. Zip. Nada. It's just the big bass player, and I figured out. And you probably I've been so lonely, baby. I'll do that again. Do it with these fingers. I've been so lonely, baby. Do it with these ones. I can't get it right. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. Then you jump up. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. Good. Die. Then it starts in again, and he just hammers out his, although the Although it's always crowded, still can't find some room where broken-hearted lovers cry away their bloom. Oh, and it comes in again, and I'll be playing it down there an octave. I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I get so lonely, I could die. That's pretty much how the song ends. So look, I'm gonna attempt to sing and play this thing as best I can, and be kind. Okay, here we go. Here goes nothing with my Irish voice. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of the lonely street at Heartbreak Hotel. Oh, I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely I could die. Well, all around is crowded, I still can't find some room where broken-hearted lovers cry away their bloom. Oh, I've been so lonely, baby. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely. I've been so lonely I could die. Oh, look. I know that wasn't one of my best performances, and I really hacked my way through that because I've literally I had not even practiced. I've probably practiced that once. I listened to a recording, I listened to 2 or 3 recordings. I picked up those notes, literally just use those notes as I showed you. I just want to. So it's, I'll show you again. I just wanted to show you, just recap on that. And I want to add another thing to it as well. Now, remember we did our C7, we did our F7, F, A, C, 2, or D sharp going up if you're playing up the piano. If you're playing down, it's a E flat, bloody confusing. F, and we've done our G7, G, B, D, E. What you can do is an extra bit is playing the piano. When you hit that, when you get down to that, and I know you can't see this on camera, when you get to that, I've been so, I'll do it up here. I've been so lonely, baby. You can hit that. Been so lonely, baby. Been so lonely, baby. And what are you going to do next? You're going to go to your G, right? Here's your G. I've been so lonely, baby. Then to your C, which you play down here because, well, I'll have to play it up here. Been so lonely, I could die. Finished. Flip this camera up and see how it went. It didn't turn off me, and I haven't really got it set up. It's wobbling everywhere at the moment. Look, if you've got any questions about that song, this is going to go out on Facebook and Instagram area. Just have a good laugh. I mean, this is what it's all about. If you cannot laugh at yourself when you're playing these songs and whatever your voice may be, don't be ashamed. I don't care anymore. Literally, who's watching, who's listening to me play, or when I'm singing or whatever. No inhibitions. Just let your hair down. It's simple as that. This is what piano's all about. We're here not to stress out. It's not about I've got to put in a perfect performance. I've got to be, I've got to be as great as the king, or I've got to have this magnificent voice. Just use your voice, And you heard my imitation of my Elvis voice, and everyone's got one, and I'm sure you've got one. So give it a go. Get all your friends around. It's got a basic model there. Just whack out those chords. Just come in and go. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Just go on with the song. Look, if you got any questions, excuse me, porridge from this morning. Get over to YouTube, because I'm not going to answer them anywhere else. That's where all the students are. So with that, in the famous words of Jeff Fennick, I love you all. See you later. Bye.